This TPA video is a high school French classroom, and the students are currently learning about different types of French foods.
Alright, yeah, go. Okay, I learned about macaron, or French macaroon, and it's a lovely light French almond meringue. I don't know how to say that. Meringue, yeah. Cookies that are delightful. Yeah, so meringue, so when we think of meringues, what do we usually think of? Fruit. Fruit meringues? Yeah. What about coconut meringues? What? Sorry, not meringues. Sorry, I'm thinking of macaroons. We think of macaroons in English. What do we think of? We think of coconut macaroons, right? Oh, those really dense cookies that kind of look like little peaks. Oh, I think of like, so it's the same thing. It's called the same thing, but in France, they have these little round cookies. I'll put them up later, but they're little round cookies, and they have filling on the inside. Sometimes they're almonds, you're right, but they can be literally any flavor under the sun. Probably the most famous one is pistachio. Yeah.
Did the French invent French fries, or was that Belgium?
It was the Belgian. French fries were from Belgium. Oui. In Tempesson. Alright, Cheryl, what do you got for me? Croissant. Oui. That's pretty much it. And what is croissant again? Crescent. It's a crescent roll. Oui.
So one thing I really like about this lesson is how she had them each discover a type of French food on their own and present it to the class. That way they're really in charge of their learning, and how she also makes sure to help elaborate and give them opportunities to share from their own knowledge or experience.
Cool. All right, Louis, what did you find out about? No.
Here comes vanilla toast.
Alright.
Which every ingredient.
Okay.
Almond powder.
Alright, here.
Sugar, vanilla powder, egg, sea salt, flour, type, whipping fine.
Alright, so it's a vanilla tart.
Egg white powder, sugar, egg yolk.
Alright, I get it. We get it. Thank you. Alright, anyone can make this because this is the one that he is going to be doing. Or was this yours, Kasha? This is Kasha's. So this is the one that I'm going to put in the book for Kasha, so you guys can all make. Pierre Hermé. So Hermé. So the cool thing, alright, Pierre Hermé is probably one of the most famous. He has patisseries all over France. So there's specific stores in Paris called patisseries where you go to buy all your baked goods. Everything. They can be sweet, they can be savory, they can be baguettes. The patisserie, it means literally pastries, but it also means a pastry shop. So patisserie is where you go to buy all of your things in France when you want like baguette in the morning or you want croissant for breakfast. And so Pierre Hermé has this really, really high-end patisserie. He has a bunch of them all over Paris, and they're so good. They're also insanely expensive. That tart was probably like this big, right? Itty bitty, super tiny. Probably like 12 euros. Well, think about that. That's like $17. It's crazy, I know. And he's also known for his macaroni.
I also really like how she connects the content to something that the students already know. That way that it makes it easier for them to learn.
From home, the one that Fiona was talking about, those little colorful ones, right? What? How much are those? Well, you buy them in like packs of like 6, and they're probably like 10 euros for a pack of 6. So it's still pretty crazy, right? I don't count euros. I bet my mom has euros though. Wait, so like can you like your credit card in a thing and get euros out? Like like an American credit card? Totally. That's awesome. Alright. What do you got for me?
So I learned about the eclair, and it's an oblong pastry made with choux dough.
Yeah.
Filled with cream and chocolate ice cream.
Yeah, guys, the eclair is like a common theme here. I feel like you guys really like eclairs. No, I did not like eclairs. I'm sorry. What?
Was McDonald's made in America?
Yes, McDonald's is
Where
American.
was it?
I have no idea. So I'm gonna get to the top of it. Alright, so we're talking about French pastries, right? I'm sorry.
I learned how to craft. It's a very thin pastry with Japanese things.
Yeah, crepes are like possibly my favorite thing in the entire world.
I love those.
Yeah, right? My family has it. They are kind of like pancakes. They are, but they're super thin. So what they do is they lay them out these. So my mom actually has one of these. It's a big pan, and they have these carts all over Paris, and you can go around, and they make these crepes on these big pans, and they're super flat, and then they pour stuff on them, or they put my favorites are Nutella crepes.
Oh my god.
And then, so what they do is they fold them over on each other, so they create this little triangle, and then they stick them in this cone, and you just eat them out of the cone.
So, she's taking something that the students are familiar with, pancakes, and linking it to a French food, which in turn is linked to the French class. The only thing that I think I would do differently is allow the students more opportunities to speak up about their own experiences, but she still does a pretty good job of engaging the class and engaging student discussion.
But also, but the most traditional form of crepe is a crepe Suzette, which is butter, sugar, and lemon juice.
Oh my god.
And they're the best. They're to die for. But you can also have savory. So they'll have crepes like restaurants, or they'll have like asparagus and salmon crepes, or they have ham crepes with cheese, wheat.
I tried my first crepe in Spanish territory. Tried it in Mexico.
I went to Paris, but I never tried it. It's really, really,
yeah.
Wait, can you put like jam and stuff?
you can put jam and stuff in it. Confiture is jam.
Well, it had a chocolate one, or like fruit side of it.
Yeah.
Chocolate tastes kind of funky with Nutella.
Oh, there's a big crab.
I went.
Sweet, okay. Really? All crepes. All crepes and waffles. What kind of waffles do they put the same stuff on top of? Oh my gosh, that sounds delicious.
Well, one, my dad mentioned, because the other one,
Because your dad lived in France. Did you guys know that Philippe's dad lived in France? It's pretty cool.
So, as well as giving each student a chance to report back on what they learned, she also gives them a chance to go beyond that and talk about other things that they know or have learned about this topic, which I think is really great.
My house in Denver, there's a restaurant down the street. It's crepes and crepes. That's what it's called. It's delicious. All right, let's move on because we have to make it through everyone. Eli, what do you have?
So I love the palmier.
Palmier, yeah.
It's shaped like
I also like how throughout this lesson she is available. She allows the students to ask for help in pronouncing the words. That way they don't feel embarrassed. She helps them know how to do it correctly.
palm tree or like elephant ear, and it's like it uses similar dough to croissants, and it's just kind of like it's like rolled up, and then it's dipped in butter and like toasted sugar.
They're so good. They're like cinnamon sugar crispy cookies. Oh, they're so good. All right, Kaishi, what do you have? Yeah, how much?
I like about the angel wings, and they are traditional sweet Christmas pastries made out of dough and been shaped into thin twisted ribbons, deep fried and sprinkled with powdered egg.
Yeah, so they're super crispy, right? I've actually never tried those.
I bet it's more like funnel cake, probably.
Is this relevant to the conversation?
Yes.
You can actually.
Yes.
All right, Lee.
Why is French food always like so? It has everything.
Has everything? What do you mean?
Like,
It's so fancy. Why is it so fancy?
Yes.
Oh, because France is great.
They like
They like food. They really like food. This is like, food is a big deal for them, right? So at lunch, they sit down at lunch. They get 2 hours off during the day. What? Students get 2 hours off in the middle of the day to go home and have lunch. It's a big deal. You sit down and you have a big meal at lunch, and then dinner's a little bit smaller. Dinner's not really the big thing, but lunch is a huge deal. And they're like, okay, man. Yeah.
So again, she's just connecting it in an even more personal way to the students' lives by comparing how what French students do for lunch versus what they do for lunch, and it gives them a link to the culture, and the students are also able to respond with other things that they already know about other countries as well.
It's breakfast, really. Okay.
my friend was when she was like in high school, and she said that they don't really stand getting water there.
Yeah, they don't really drink water. Well, it's because their water's sticky.
Why?
Because it's just not filtered very well. They do drink a lot of water. What's the drink? Oh, man. 18. Alright, Citra.
I have the
Omni as well, yeah.
It's, again, shaped like a palm tree. It's kind of like an open-ear cookie. They're made out of puff pastry.
Is really
Like, kind of fold it out into a shape, and then can't do that either.
Saba.
Something with the sugar, probably with
Sugar, and then baked sugar, and then it like caramelizes in the top. Can we hold the questions until after we get through everyone? No, it's caramelized with sugar. Dan. Jesuits.
Okay. Jesuits, which is Jesuits hat. Interesting. It's a triangular flaky pastry with cream carrots.
Yeah, I think that's a type of cheese.
Yeah, cream.
Is it like marzipan? Maybe?
And topped with either almonds or powdered sugar.
Or both. Yeah. Oui, Anka, what do you have for me? Alright, so cannelle, they're really itty. Well, sometimes you can get a bit, but they're little. So does anyone, what does the word cannelle mean? Close?
Caramel.
It's a spice.
Caramel spice.
Cinnamon. Cannelle is cinnamon. So they're these little, like, cinnamon custard pastries, so they're crispy on the outside, and then they're custardy on the inside. They're super tasty. Alright, Geoffroy.
I have croquant boucher.
Cook and boucher, yeah.
It's a dessert consisting of cream puff pastry and crystallization fruit held together by a caramel sauce.
That's what we were talking about, right? So when Kasha, you were the one who had the puff pastries, right? So that's that tower they build out of puff pastries, and a lot of times it's what the wedding cake is made out of. Doesn't that sound awesome? Right? I know it does sound better.
I feel like Americans are just kind of like totally Americanized cookie cake.
Yeah, I mean,
Like from different countries, it doesn't really look
they're pretty. They're very pretty, and you can decorate them with flowers and kind of sweet. Something else that she also does a good job of doing is making sure that as each student gets a chance to go, that the other students are respecting each other and listening as well, which creates a nice environment for everyone to be able to share and talk in. I'm sorry, who's talking?
Lisa's talking.
Please, say thanks.
So it's a butter pastry with raisins, and then it's shaped into like a spiral with cream.
Yeah, so pain paysan is like literally like a raisin bread, right? And it's kind of, it's made out of the same pastry as like a pain au chocolat or a croissant. It's the same pastry, so it's flaky. But did you know that paysan is just kind of like, it's lying to you, because paysan actually means grape, and paysan sèche means raisin. So dried raisins or dried grapes as opposed to grapes. So it lied to you.
Wait, so when I looked at it, like, one of the recipes is like paysan, so it's not actually raisin.
No, that means grape. It means grape. But it actually, they do use raisins, which is kind of weird, right? They anglicized it. They made it sort of like English words. It sounds better. Well, it sounds better than paysan sèche, right? Paysan sèche. So this lesson was really well done. I liked a lot of the stuff that she did. And the video is really just pretty simple. The camera angle, it looked like it was set in a corner so that she could have the biggest view of the classroom and the highest number of students. The audio quality was fairly good. I could always hear the teacher speaking. I wish I could have heard the students a little bit better and heard their